and she rode the beat. Like she stuck with it and everything. Yo,
that's what she was supposed to do.
Homegirl talented. I ain't gonna front.
That's what she was supposed to do. Check.
She's talented, like real shit. Like, I fucks with her. They said they might push her out, like her album come out in the summertime.
I mean,
is that the right time?
I don't know, man. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the interruption. You are now listening to the Our Truths podcast.
Yeah.
I guess every other week we gonna do this shit where one person don't show up and the other person do. So, cross from me, K.
Yeah. What's
Round
up?
out here today.
We taking turns, man.
I don't know what's up with that nigga, but whatever. We gonna get to it. But before we started, we was talking about Cardi B, and it's just
white, hot, like fire. Like
she's just like everything. Like, even Offset cheating is making her hotter. Like, like that's the weirdest shit I ever seen.
And
like,
she's so New York, like, cause she just like brushed that shit off and making it seem as if like it's a normal fucking thing. Like it's just.
I mean, it is.
It is, but like she's not even heartbroken by G. Like she's like, nah, whatever. You still my nigga.
I mean, but they saying most of the videos and shit is like old shit, like somebody they hacked his cloud or his phone or whatever.
Okay.
And
makes sense.
But she just like.
Let me ask you something. Did she body Nicki on that motorsport track? Or was it like a debatable?
It's I listened to it a few times. Initially I said Cardi.
Right.
Then I listened to it again and I was like Nicki. But then I listened to it again and I'm like, Nicki gave you more than a 16.
So
then she had some bars that was like really trash.
Right, but I was gonna make that point because in Monster, she did the same thing. She got the track last, she looped it, and like extended her verse. Her verse was dumb long. It wasn't even a real formatted verse.
I still don't agree that she had the best verse, just because she didn't stay on topic.
Yeah, but you know what? She stayed up with them niggas though.
She did.
Right, like she kept up with them niggas. So
she did.
I give her that credit.
And I still feel like Safari was helping her, right? Like I feel like Safari, like when you listen to Safari rap and he do all that going in and out of the Caribbean tones and shit.
Yeah.
Where did Nicki get that from?
You know what? You're absolutely right. I think she got her like charisma and that animation through him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at him, he's a bug out.
Right.
He loves to dance. He wears coats with nothing else on, no shirt, no sweater, no nothing. He's a bug out. You know what I mean? He's like the black Conor McGregor. Like, like is he really that talented? Like, what is he good at? Like, he's a bug out, man.
Well, yeah, I think Cardi got her for the flow.
Okay.
Cardi flow was on point, and like her charisma was a little better. I felt like Nicki was trying too hard. Like she was trying to bar us to death.
Yeah, let me tell you, I don't know the whole story behind that track, but I just feel like Nicki did some LL shit. Right?
Heard
the
Cardi
track.
verse.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Let me switch my shit up and let me add some more bars to it.
Well, Cardi said that when she got it, Nicki wasn't on it at first.
She didn't know she was going to be on it. That's what she was saying. She was like, she had no idea. She was upset at that. She was like, she had no idea Homegirl was going to be on the track.
Yeah.
Homegirl knew that Cardi B was going to be on the track, though. She heard her shit already.
Yeah. She tried to LL us in a little shot.
Yeah, that was some fuck shit right there, man.
Watch your man, you should watch your mom.
Exactly. But I think Cardi got her. If you listen to her lines, she has some bars in there. Like some punches in there. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Nicki tried.
But then, like, it's the question of, is somebody writing for Cardi?
Well, whether they are or not, she's delivering. Right? Like, she's delivering at the end of the day. She's performing it.
So it's okay for females to have
It's
rights?
not okay. It's not, when it comes to rap, it's not okay. But that's the life we're in right now.
So that's what I'm asking you. Do you give her the body over Nicki if she didn't write the rhyme?
Maybe not a full body, but it's a body.
I can't give it to her.
Why not? Who wrote it for?
I don't know.
So how we going to discredit something we don't even know?
I'm saying if somebody wrote it.
Oh, if.
Yeah, so there's my
But if
asterisk. There's my asterisk on
you
the
can't
verse.
do that.
I have to.
Yeah, but
What do you mean?
that's the first time I'm hearing some sort of allegation of
No.
somebody writing.
They said somebody wrote Bodak Yellow for her.
Really?
I've been hearing allegations of her having a writer.
I didn't know that, man.
It's just we love Cardi. Like her
You know what's so
personality.
crazy,
We
though, is
love
like,
Cardi.
It's amazing how like social media can make fun of you and you capitalize, or you make fun of yourself and capitalize. Like it's.
I guess the thing about social media is it's about being able to relate. So if you can relate to something that somebody's doing on social media, it's easier for the audience to grab a hold to it.
I think you're accurate. I also think it's like extreme. You know, like when you do things to the extreme,
Right.
not to the best of your ability, to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Some people gravitate in and they look at it as like entertainment. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what it is.
You know, it's all about entertainment.
Right.
It's all about entertainment. But she's killing the game right now. Like she's the culture, like you said earlier. Charlemagne, Joe Buttons, Puff, Khaled. Like these this is what we're relying on.
These are the figures in hip hop right now.
Like it's amazing how Puff is still around though. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's everywhere.
Well, he got a network for one. Like, whenever you have money, people want to be around you.
Yeah.
Or people see an opportunity to make some money with you. Or so Puff always gonna be around.
Yeah.
As long as he got that hustler mentality, Puff always gonna be around.
He's a great like motivator and innovator. Like that's the one thing that I always admire about Puff. He keeps going.
Yeah,
No matter what, he keeps going. He keeps pushing the brand. He keeps pushing the culture. You know, and I think he's breaking bread with more people now than so he used to do. You know, back in.
I think he reached a point where you can't he reached a point where taking from people is not gonna generate more money from him.
Right. Oh, nobody will fuck with you either.
Right, because we live in the social media era, so it's not. You can't easily keep these things wrapped up.
Right.
So he got no choice but to work with the people that's a part of the culture. Like I caught a little bit of that the 4 the other night.
I didn't see it.
Very innovative.
What is it on BET or?
No, it's on Fox.
It's on Fox.
Very innovative show.
So the concept of that show is 4 judges.
There's 4 judges, but I guess the 4 comes in where they have they pick 4 artists.
Okay.
And then
each.
I don't know. I didn't catch all of it, so I don't know. But at some point, there's 4 artists on the stage, and then they bring a new artist out. And if the new artist gets liked by the 4 judges, then they compete against one of the 4 artists that's already.
Gotcha.
I was like, oh, that's innovative.
I might have to YouTube
they took the whole American Idol thing and they did a totally different twist with it.
Made it more competitive.
Right.
In your face competitive
right.
too.
And being that Puff and Khaled are from hip hop, they added rappers to it also.
So that's their show.
It seems that way.
Okay.
It seems that
well,
way. I don't even know.
I remember in the
summertime.
Khaled and Puff doing a lot of
promo.
Yeah, a lot of videos.
I mean, even if you go on Instagram, you see them pictures, Billy and Diddy.
So the first show was yesterday, or
I believe yesterday or the day before. I don't really remember. But yeah, it was very innovative. That was dope. So to see Puff and working with Khaled and after hearing the stories of what Baby did to Khaled on Cash Money, to see what Khaled at right now, like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Again, his energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His motor keeps going. Like, he's motivated. He's innovative. You know what I'm saying? He's great for the culture. You know what I'm saying? He's great for the culture, and he knows how to make money, man. His sneaker game is up too.
Puff?
Khaled sneaker game is up. I ain't
yeah, but he got that from Joe.
Oh, yeah? I was gonna say he got it from Rick Ross, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Joe's the.
Yeah, he got closets of fucking sneakers and shit.
Joe's one of the kick guards. Him and Clark Kent.
They go. I look up to those guys. Fab been stepping his shit up though. Coming out with some retro joints.
I mean, speaking of Fab, is Fab like the, I guess you would say like the urban fashion guy? 'Cause I feel like people emulate his style.
I mean, I believe his girl dresses him, so. I mean, I wouldn't dress like him. He's like, he's not a trendsetter.
He's not?
No. I mean, you look at it like, that's some fly shit he got on, but you wouldn't wear it the same way he wore it. You wouldn't dress like him, especially lately.
Well, I don't think nobody dresses like anybody, but they take an article of clothing here or article of clothing there and be
right.
like, you know what I mean? I got this from, and it's do my own style with it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. With me, it's more so of like, oh, I like that hat. Like, that's an old school hat. Where'd you get that hat from? I want that hat or those sneakers. I mean, like, but as far as like the whole wardrobe, I mean, I guess. But then again, nobody wants to dress like Farnsworth Bentley. You know what I'm saying? But he was I guess some sort of style coordinator.
Right.
You know,
I mean, some people did dress like that for a little minute.
I only know one rapper.
Oh, you saying as far as like rap?
I'm talking about, yeah, like, I mean, like, yeah.
Whole outfit?
If you look at it like...
Not whole outfit.
Close to it. Let's just say close to it. Can you give me a rapper other than Street Stacks? It's a tough one, ain't it?
So you saying they stole like 3 Stack style? Like...
No, I'm just saying, like, it's not that trendy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, Fab has some trends though, like the 2-tone jerseys. That was Fab.
The jerseys is the only trend I give him.
The 2-tone jerseys is Fab.
And the napkin.
Even he had the chain, one white, one yellow. That was Fab. Doing that white and yellow.
I feel like that was Dipset.
Nah, that was Fab.
Kanye or somebody.
Fab did that first. With the white and yellow mellow.
Okay.
Yeah, like the white and yellow mellow. That was Fab.
Okay, so I give him that. He's just not like that's the one thing like I don't understand about how he got such longevity. What has he done so well from the beginning up until now? I fucks with Fab, but I'm just
he connects with the youth.
Okay, so yeah, but in what way? You know what I mean? Like what kind of?
But yeah, but it's.
How strong is that connection?
I didn't say it's like an OG way.
No, but you said with the youth, right?
Right.
Yeah, but what's the connection? That because he's what 35? Oh, he's 40.
He's 40.
Yeah, so like, I mean, charisma, right? I just think that he connects with social media very well.
Right.
Right.
But that's the youth.
Right. So, like, I feel like he's a follower as far as a trendsetter.
Why would you say that?
Well, if you're not setting trends, and you follow them, 1. 2, the music that he's made in the past, like recent past, is suitable for the youth. Like niggas his age.
So who is he following though?
the youth, whoever's popping, your PNBs, your Casanovas, Lil Yachty, like those guys. And I'm not saying as far as, if you look at the way he dressed, like be real, the way he dressed is not New York. The only thing that be New York is his footwear. Everything else is either West Coast.
Nah, I can't say that, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't say that about Fab.
Even his chain, he got an SF chain.
Right.
Right? That, I know that's a street fan, but that looks like a 49ers chain, like a 49ers logo. He's not. He's in the mix. He's not in his own lane, is what I'm basically saying. Now, can you?
I can't agree with you on that.
He's not.
Obviously, the 49ers, like, especially when he first came out, they were still kind of like a good franchise. Like T.O. was still there, and so he had that chain for a while. Like,
no, I'm not.
He had that street fam chain for a while.
But what I'm saying is,
the SF connects
you
with.
You missing my point. He's influenced by San Francisco. He's influenced by the logo, the team. So what did he do? He got a chain, Street Family. Oh, let's make it Street Family, but let's do the 49ers logo. It's just an influence. It's not a New York City influence.
Yeah, but I can't say all of his shit been like that.
But what I'm saying is, how you said it, Death Row and Bad Boy, and they've been doing that shit. You had the Jesus pieces.
Okay.
Stick with that.
I understand what
don't jump ship. Now I get it. You infatuated with the 90s. We all are, bro. That's the greatest. That's the golden, for me, personally. That's the golden era in culture. Period. Right.
Right.
But damn, just do it here and there. Do it for a party. Don't try to bring that shit back and force it, and you're the only one doing it.
But he's not the only one doing it.
He is, because he skipped. Right now, it's reverting back to the 80s, bro. It's still in the 80s.
As far as fashion?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it is, man. It's still in the 80s. It didn't get back to the 90s yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, again, we're forcing it when it's to be done naturally. History repeats itself. It's going to come back eventually. Baggy jeans.
Yeah, but I still feel like he
What trend did he set?
I'm not saying he set a trend, but I'm not saying. What you mean as far as fashion, or just in period?
Well,
culture?
I'm not gonna say music because he's not musically inclined like that. Like he's a.
But I feel like he did kind of set a trend.
In music?
Yeah. As far as how it connects to social media, with the like trendy Instagram captions.
So I agree. Like he'll make a rap out of a meme. Like you've seen that happen so many times.
Or he'll make a meme out of one of his raps.
Yeah, but and none of that. But it's fire. Like you know what I'm saying. I guess that's being creative, but that's not your lane, bro.
But that's a brand new lane for everybody. Social media was a brand new lane for everybody.
That's the.
So he found a way to create a trend with something brand new.
Okay.
Can't take that away from him. Because especially when Graham really started.
Who's gonna follow? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like Fab and Jada, like those two guys, they never had. Maybe Jada had his own lane at one point, but like Fab never really had a lane or even a run. Like one of those runs where it like certain artists couldn't come out when he's out. He never had that. Nobody was scared to come out when Fab came out.
I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it's not many had that kind of run.
I mean, enough.
People
Enough people had that run.
Who was the last person to have that run?
Have a hip hop run?
To have that run where people were scared to come out.
Lil Wayne.
I don't agree.
Lil Wayne, that Carter 3? couple people pushed their album back around that time. I don't think any East Coast rappers though were coming out. I don't recall that, but yeah, like you had a couple.
When did that come on?
Carter 3, that's what, 2000 and...
But what part of the year though? See that plays a factor too.
Like in the spring, summer. Didn't it come out around that time when what's that track? What's the single?
Mr. Carter?
That's not the single. That's not the first single.
Lollipop?
Was it Lollipop?
Lollipop was his first single.
That came out in the summer?
I can't remember.
Like, it's just, like certain artists have that great anticipation. You can't wait for that shit to come out. You know what I mean? Like Fab just never had that. He never had that gold, that shine. And I think it's because he never created his own lane. He always had like a Jay-Z Mace kind of lane. He always stuck with like what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so the question, how do you create your own lane? Like how do you?
You be you. You be you. Yeah, there's people that may sound like you, look like you, act like you, but they're not you. You know what I'm saying? Even in interviews and stuff like that.
Fab interviews is trash.
Horrible.
Like he has no charisma,
Horrible.
nothing in the interview. Like,
and again, that's my guy. Like I love his music, but
Fab interviews, like watching that Drink Champs episode was torture. Listening to it, because I didn't even watch it at first. I was listening to it, and it was terrible until Diddy got there.
That's the only highlight.
Like it was terrible until Diddy got there.
That's the only highlight. Like even when they brought up Fendi, like that shit was garbage, dude.
Yeah, like Nori was trying to save it.
Yeah, even at the end, like he was trying to
save it, but it was really nothing he could do about that. Like,
so I just think you just gotta just be yourself, man. You know, and a lot of times, like you can tell in their music what kind of music they listen to, or what kind of, if they read books, like what they're into. Like with Fab, it's the same shit. Like,
well, that's what he into.
Like,
he's into fashion. He's into, you know what I mean?
So
that's what he into. So you need a little more introspection.
Like Hov had everybody wearing motherfucking uptowns and button-ups.
I'm not gonna give Hov the uptown.
I'm just button-ups. No, but I'm saying uptowns matching with the button-ups. You get into the club like that. Niggas was getting to the club wearing button-ups with the cufflinks.
I will admit he made niggas go back to the.
You know what I mean? Like that's a trend. I don't care how long it lasts. It started a trend. You know what I mean? Like Rick Ross, he got everybody wearing their beards, grooming their beards, wearing shades, bald heads, and all that shit. Like that's a trend. Even though that's his style, right? Somebody thought it was appealing. It's like, you know, I'm gonna try this shit. Shit look fire on him. I want to try this shit look fire on him.
Right.
It's a trend. It happens. I just think he follows most trends that set more. See what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like and I personally believe that it's his surroundings that's doing it, not so much him. I just think that because, like, for instance, like if your girl tells you and you love your girl deeply, right, and she asks you to wear, like you guys are going, I don't care where y'all go, dinner or whatever, but she knows what she's gonna wear, right? But she's trying to match your outfit with her outfit. So she's like, babe, why don't you try this on with those shoes? Subconsciously, she wants you to try that on because it looks dope on her dress when she's standing next to you. You know what I'm saying? And I just think, like, with Fab, I think that's one of the situations where...
Or she may have seen it somewhere.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, you're going to a party with Puff? Here's a suit. You're going to wear this because I know Puff and them is going to wear. They're not going to just wear just one color suit. No, let's give you two colors, and because wine, the color of wine is the popular color right now, you're going to rock that. Okay, honey. Shit fly, but you know what I'm saying?
That's what he had on that Puff shit?
I believe so. It was fly though. I ain't gonna front. It was fly. But when you look at it, you're like, yeah, that's not it.
I can't say that though.
Come on.
You gotta remember Fab Dominican. So
There you go. That's my point, though. If you look at him, he don't look like a Dominican.
Oh,
He look like a rich nigga.
no.
I'm just saying. He I like trendsetters.
So who are your top trendsetters right now?
Oh my God. What's the white boy name? I just saw a kid over where I live at right now with colorful hair. What's the kid? Lil Pump?
He was the first one?
No, but what I'm saying is he's the pinnacle. So like everybody sees him more than you see the next name on the block. So you want to look like this nigga for whatever reason. I just saw a couple of Spanish kids over where I live at uptown with colorful hair. I said, what the fuck? And then I'm on the train going through my Instagram and I see who they mimic that shit from. So, and he's all over the place, all over World Star. I think, and by no means is this a positive or dope trend to set, but it's a trend nonetheless. I think he's setting the trend. I think Lil Pump, that's his name, right?
You got Lil Pump.
Lil Pump.
6ix9ine.
Yeah, okay, him. What's the
Uzi,
kids?
Uzi.
Uzi. Yeah, Uzi and Yachty. No question. I think they're the ones who kind of started that whole crazy shit.
Right.
Wow, who else? I mean, Cardi B. Strippers.
Yeah.
Like strippers been doing music. They've
Yeah.
been doing music. Like, they've been doing music, right? But because she came out last year.
Because she popping.
Oh, nah, every stripper coming out now.
All the strippers.
I want to say Cardi. Definitely Cardi. Not many trend, like, dope trendsetters. I want to say, I think Nori's a trendsetter right now. Nori, his crew. DJ,
As far as?
Yeah, just how loose their show is. Like, there's no real main structure.
But
It's
I'm not
just-
giving them that.
Wait, let me finish though.
Okay.
Because the cigarette smoking, the weed smoking, the shit talking to niggas in the background, cussing all crazy, drinking any kind of liquor or any kind of champagne they want, beer, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Take it back. Like, it's just, you've never encountered, well, I've never encountered a talk show, a radio talk show like that. Like, that's, even on Howard Stern, like, you didn't get that kind of behavior.
Right.
You got more so sex. That was his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He loved pussy, but you didn't get that kind of behavior in his shows. I've never seen no shit like that before.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fully credit Nori and them for that.
Well, what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna get at the tax.
I never seen Tax smoke weed.
Yeah.
Damn, give me an episode. I've never seen Tax smoke. I've seen him maybe drink Douce. I know that's his shit. I've always seen him drink Douce, but I've never.
There's an episode or two where
Maybe niggas was on his show smoking weed too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
he did the show
like
with his partner, right?
Just that whole like hood style of podcasting. Like I gotta say
question.
tax.
Yeah.
I gotta say tax.
He's the founder of shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, he started that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just think, but even though you started something, and obviously a trendsetter is the one who starts.
Right.
But you can start
Drink
something.
Champs definitely took it to a new height.
That's
But
what I'm
that's
saying,
just
like,
because of Nori's notoriety
And
and
this
the
is
connections
before this connection.
that he got.
Absolutely.
Yeah, being that
absolutely.
he's an insider.
He has a really good platform, and like the industry fucks with him.
Right.
Everybody fucks with him. Reggae artists fucks. Every fucking body fucks with him.
Right.
And he's in a perfect place to do these type of shows because everybody vacations in Miami. Even if it's for.
But even he goes.
No, he goes.
Yeah. Like he goes to West Coast.
Yeah, absolutely.
He goes. 'Cause, yeah, even with that though, the traveling, doing
where he did the
Tax
show
kind of
at
started
with
that
Wu-Tang?
too.
Where was he at?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I didn't get through that whole episode.
I only saw like 20 minutes.
There's too much going on in that episode.
How is it's like 3 hours long, right?
Yeah, but it's like too many of them.
Too many. And everybody talking. Is the Meth want to talk?
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Meth set a trend. Meth, you know what's so crazy? Like, the man name is Method Man. Right? And this, you can't take that name literal. Because it's just, he's really a meth head. He's really a weed and meth head. Okay? But he used method, I don't know, some scientific way, because without telling you that he's a drug addict.
Well,
I don't know where I'm going with this.
That was just I guess like their terminology. That was their slang in Staten Island.
Yeah.
So it was like
niggas is weird over there.
Yeah, like that was the method. They were smoking the method, smoking method. Like that was what they called their weed and whatever else they put in that shit.
Yeah, cause like they like we call like certain things like they call like crack cess, I think. Like the fuck is cess?
I don't know.
You know,
yeah,
like
they just had
short
a
for session? Or
yeah, like they just had a different slang.
Yeah, they had their own, especially fucking Capadonna. Capadonna just said weird shit on his music. You never understood him. Him and my man from the Bay. E40.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes niggas be talking. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Man?
It's a different language, man. It's a totally different language. Like,
but yo, man, question, man.
Yeah.
What's the best season to cheat on your lady? I had to say that low, ladies and gentlemen.
The best season to cheat on your lady.
Yeah. What's the season that like?
I mean, the summertime is when people really cheat.
Do the most cheating?
Yeah, because it's
not that intimate.
Yeah,
like you don't have to be in a place. You can be everywhere or anywhere. You know what I mean? Wintertime, you either home or in a hotel. You know what I mean?
And just the way you meet women, like,
yeah.
You know, summertime you got more opportunities to meet women in different environments, like cookouts and block parties.
There's always a baby shower in summertime.
Yeah, like
beach.
The beach, the pool.
Well,
I mean,
the
same question is, like, you think you the only one cheating? Like, that's the question now.
Absolutely
like,
not. No, we both are.
The same way you out there, your girls get dressed up going outside.
I tell you one thing though.
No niggas gonna holler.
One of my OGs, man, he used to always tell me like, you know, don't cheat yourself. Right? Like you can't cheat on her unless you cheat yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember, I forget what comedian, I think it was Eddie Griffin. He said, you cheat on your woman, you never fuck down, like you fuck up. Like you always get somebody that's, you know, looks better than your lady. You know what I mean? As opposed to somebody that looks worse than your lady. Because it's like, why are you cheating then? What was you attracted to? You know what I mean?
So you not attracted to any other things besides looks?
For the moment. And then once you don't know nobody, the first thing you see is the look. That's the first attraction.
Yeah, but that's not always what attracts you.
That's the first attraction. That's the first vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but you could be sitting down at a cookout, and a conversation might spark your interest in somebody.
Without even seeing them? Just hearing
No, I'm not saying without seeing them. I'm saying, yeah, you see them, and there might not be nothing there.
Oh, nah, no question. You can talk your way into some pussy, or chicks can talk their way into some dick. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so you a cheat. It's other reasons
that's
why
the
you
door.
cheat.
The what she looks like is just the door. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Once you open the door is when you really get to know the apartment. You know what I'm saying? Or the house.
That's not always true though. I don't agree with you.
I don't
because
know a chick. I don't know a chick unless I have at least one conversation with her.
Yeah, but my thing is, I say,
that's judging.
For instance, what's that movie? The Brothers, I think it's called.
The Brothers.
Yeah. D.L. Hughley.
Boris Chestnut. Okay.
Yeah. And remember, D.L. Hughley's wife wouldn't give him head.
What's that got to do with attraction, though? Like,
I'm talking about cheating.
Oh, okay.
So he could have ran into a woman that he wasn't that really attracted to, but he's cheating because she liked to give head.
Yeah, but that means you're targeting one area. That's something you can work on.
That's a reason to cheat, though. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, that's not a reason. Not getting head is not a reason to cheat. That should never be a reason to cheat.
Why not?
That should never be a reason to cheat, brother.
Why not?
That's just a sexual favor. That has nothing to do with the relationship.
Why not?
I just told you why not. It's just a sexual favor.
Why don't sex have anything to do with the relationship?
No. Head. We're talking about getting head.
Why don't sex have anything to do with the relationship? If you're not satisfied sexually, how?
No.
Will that not affect your relationship?
Of course it will.
So what are you talking about?
But if you're not getting head, right? For whatever reason, she's just not with it. You're supposed to know that off rip, right? Like that situation that you mentioned with D.L. Hughley, he's married to her, and he said, I remember that movie. He married her because they had a baby,
Right.
right? So even though that's whatever character in the movie, let's just say that's real life.
People do that in real life.
No, absolutely. I'm
Right.
pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure people get married before they even have sex.
Right.
Okay, but in that situation, like, come on, brother. She told you from the jump. She ain't giving you no head. So
Maybe she wouldn't give him no head until they got married.
you out
These are
there.
hypotheticals. These are hypotheticals. Like,
Oh man, come on, man. So
what?
So you get so we have get the fuck out. We having unprotected sex all this time. We get married and do something like that? Nah, that doesn't make any sense.
That's your opinion, though.
Come on, man. That makes sense to you?
That's your opinion. It makes sense to somebody. It makes sense to not have sex until you are married. Period.
That
somebody.
I mean, I get it. That's you want to be pure or whatever.
All right, so
and
you
I
can't be objective in saying
what
that
I'm saying is
it don't make sense.
You can't give me the yin without the yang, B.
Some people do.
I guess that's their prerogative or whatever, but you know your partner's desire the first week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like
right, cheating is never justifiable. Let's just clear that up right now.
So, but what is cheating?
Cheating is never.
Cheating is different levels, right? Or is it just one level of cheating and that's it? It's over. What do you do after you cheat?
I mean, cheating.
You know what I mean?
Well, I guess that's subjective too, in what you call cheating, because
it's cheating a crime.
We live in a day and age. It used to be.
I was born in '82.
I'm not talking about during our lifetime.
I don't know anything before that.
It used to be.
Okay, right now, it's cheating a crime.
Punishable by law?
Yeah.
In some ways, yeah.
In New York City, cheating, you can go to jail for cheating.
No. I said, you don't have to, that's not the only way to be punished by law.
But, okay, put it this way, not in jail. Do you get arrested?
No.
Okay, so you don't get arrested for cheating, right?
No.
So, that's not a law. That's one.
Good.
So what exactly is cheating? Where does that fall in? What kind of rules and regulations?
Moral.
What kind of constitution? What kind of amendment?
That's moral.
Moral.
Yeah.
So you thought it out, like it was well thought out, right? Like almost like a robbery, so to speak, right? The only thing is you're breaking someone's heart, right? So that
they say it's only cheating if you get caught.
Yeah, but you know it's cheating, right? Like
right.
In your heart, you know you did something wrong.
Right.
So at the end of the day, that's why I was talking about when I'm telling you, my OG was telling me, it's only cheating when you cheat yourself, right? So, And I'm not talking about. I'm not going to talk.
I don't agree.
I hear you, but I'm not going to talk about too much of my personal experience. But you looking for happiness. Point blank. There's always a point in a relationship, and you know, a lot of us need to start reading up on stuff like that. There's always a point in a relationship where things go dry, things go sour, right? You're probably tired of each other. You're probably tired of looking at each other. You're probably tired of sleeping with each other, talking to each other. Like it has that dry spell, right? Before it gets to that, you have to anticipate it and recreate yourself.
Right.
Right, and that's both parties. That's not just man and woman. You have to recreate yourself and almost start all over. Get that desire back. Get that feeling back. I mean, get that rush back, that vibe. Otherwise, you're just gonna try to weigh it out, burn yourself out, hate each other, argue about nothing.
You got all the answers and none of the questions.
Pretty much. All the
You got
bullshit.
all the answers and none of the questions.
Yo, but all the bullshit. No, this is, come on, man. Like, I just, you know, I know how it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But
What was your longest relationship?
as an adult, probably like almost 2 years. As an adult, as a kid,
And in that time, you felt those feelings in which you talk about now?
which feelings?
You were tired of, like, you felt like you were
Yeah,
tired of sleeping with that person?
Yeah, because you know what it was with that particular relationship. It was just too much bullshit going on. Like, I
So
was
what do
really
you
cute.
think you could have done differently?
You not fuck with that bitch. I forced myself, man. Because at one point, like, we were cool. Like, we were wild cool. I was pursuing it, even though I had somebody else. I was pursuing that. Something happened. Then we just lost connection. We just stopped talking to each other. You know what I mean? And then one thing led to another. We sparked a conversation. You know what I mean? Sparks flew again. And it was dope for the moment, but the accusations just was getting worse and worse. And ain't nothing like trying to prove you're innocent when you're innocent. That for me, that's a tough thing to do.
But you don't think your past and y'all being cool played a part in that?
I think my past played a little part of it because she saw it. Like, we worked together, so she saw
How you move?
yeah, right? So, but I kept it 1,000 with her. I told her my situation with the girl that I was messing with at the time. I even told her about past situations she had.
Yeah, but how could you not expect?
I think I'm gonna tell you where I went wrong. I'm gonna talk about that bitch. I'm gonna tell you where I went wrong. I gave her too much information. And like too much at a time. I should give her little by little.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
So do you feel like, were there any women that you dealt with that it wasn't serious, that you think you could have been serious and had a prosperous relationship?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So why didn't you?
Wasn't in love. Wasn't love.
You gotta
Love.
be in love?
Yeah, because love happens.
Wait. You gotta be in love to be in a relationship? For you to start a relationship,
my
you
brother.
have to be in love. I'm asking you a question. This is you.
Ask the question again.
Do you have to be in love to start a relationship? To start a serious monogamous relationship?
Be in love? No. But the process is starting. Like the beginning that you in like, right? Like you have a lot of, you're not in love. Once you're in love, you're in the clouds. You're gone. You're lost. That's it. You're in a, I wouldn't say sunken place, because that's a bad place, but you're in a really good place.
Okay.
Okay, you're in the clouds somewhere. That's when you're in love. When you're not even touching the tip of the cloud. Like, you're not even in the sky right now. You're still damn near ground level. You're taking off. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah, like.
So how long will it take you to acknowledge your serious like for somebody to pursue a a serious relationship?
That's a good question, bro. I think for me, probably like 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, like 3
And you
months.
had to have the pussy already.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Within that first month, I gotta have pussy. But it ain't even about that though. Cause like I've been real shit. I've been with girls where I've hung out, I've spent money.
Listen, if
she
you
spent money, and I've never even like.
listen, from my personal experience, I feel like sex is at the lowest 80% of the relationship.
Yeah. I think that's why relationships don't last that long, right? Because not even if you really look at it, and this is, I know I'm being kind of scientific with it, but not even friction lasts that long, right? Like an earthquake is only what, 7-8 seconds,
Right.
but then you have aftershocks. But what I'm saying is, once you start penetrating, you wear each other down. Like that, a part of that love is not growing. But it's either staying at a standstill or it's diminishing. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to figure out ways to reinvent that feeling that you once had when you was on your way to the clouds.
I disagree.
Well, I mean, that's why we're here. Talk to me.
I disagree. I feel like when you have that sexual chemistry with somebody,
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there's times where you're not in the mood or whatever the case may be, but I feel like when you have that sexual chemistry with somebody, at least for me, when I have that sexual chemistry with a woman,
Yeah.
like, I always feel that way.
Like what? That
Like-
you cloud nine? I mean,
Like I always desire them sexually.
yeah, but see, if that's, I've been working on that too. If you got to try to avoid visualizing it first, because
Avoid visualizing.
sex. Before you have sex with a woman,
Right.
you visualize that shit. When you see her, you on it. You try to you wish she was butt ass naked at that time, at that moment. Right? So what I'm saying is
Maybe
you gotta
don't do that.
You gotta, we all do it. We all do it. We all look at her ass when she's walking past. Like we all do it. Maybe
No,
your visualization,
objectifying.
maybe your visualization isn't that identifiable, but you got the vision. You got the imagination. You know what I'm saying? It might not be that vivid for you.
Maybe
You know what I
nah. See,
No, not at all.
like the objectification part of it. Yeah, like you see a chick with her ass, and you be
Right. You're like, damn, she bad.
But for me, I feel like I'm always surprised the first time I have sex with somebody.
But about what though? Like how good she was or how bad she
Just
was?
their sexual nature, whether it's good or bad.
Gotcha.
I mean, of course, we all imagine how someone would or should be,
Right.
but
The first
for
time
me, it's
around,
always like
for me, the first time around,
I'm always shocked.
I'm a director. The first time around, right? Like I just direct the movie, the in the beginning, like the first movie, right?
Right.
The first part, I should say. And then after that, once we have sex more often, then it's like whatever. But as far as like being surprised, I don't know about that. I just think only time I'm surprised is if I get the pussy too quick. Like if I get it within like that week, I bagged you. You're going within that week, I
But
bagged you.
that's so subjective. Like, how can you say too quick? Maybe she wanted to have sex just as much
Yeah,
as.
but then that means that's not what I'm looking for though. I need a challenge. You understand? I don't need to be me. I don't need somebody else to say that thinks like me or act like me or move like me. You see what I'm saying? Like I need somebody that's gonna give me a challenge.
That's the weird way of thinking, man. I can't.
That's let me tell you something. For me personally, bro,
can't
the
agree
maturity,
with you on that.
more maturity comes out of me when it's with more intellect. That's my.
Yeah, but somebody could be intellectual. Somebody could be more advanced in you in other ways than just sex.
No, but what I'm saying, right? Absolutely. But what I'm saying is, I know that if we're on the same wavelength, right? If we're thinking the same, like the sex would be way better. So, again, conversations, right? So, with me, it's all about conversation. If our conversations are dope, then it's going to lead to stronger sex, longer sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like
yeah, but your conversations could be dope in that first week.
It's always dope that.
But it can lead to sex that first week, and then so.
Yeah,
but now you already took them out there, like.
I mean.
Because you got it the first week.
Yeah, but see, that's, some of us take advantage of the weakness of a woman, and sometimes you don't even know the weakness until 24 hours later.
Yeah, but I can't agree with you on that either. Because it's not weakness.
I said some of us take.
But how is it weakness?
The brain. That's the men too.
But it's not though.
The brain is the weakest. You can't.
No, I understand what you're saying, but in the way that you forming it, it's not weakness. She wants sex just as much as you do.
I disagree. You can't meet somebody that's feeling the same way all the time, unless you're already there. But we talk about that first week.
Yeah, there's just different variables of, okay, she say a woman could want sex.
Yeah.
Even a man could want sex. And be like, oh, I'm not having sex with this person because they don't have a good job, or they don't drive a car, or whatever the case may be.
Men ain't gonna do no shit like that.
Whatever, men do that.
Cause she ain't got no job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
What's up with you with these prehistoric ways of thinking that
Nah.
men are this way and women are this way?
No. I've seen women do that. Oh, this nigga ain't got no job, or I can't fuck.
I've done that.
I mean, I've taken down a McDonald's employee.
She had a job though.
Yeah, but the bitch was working like 20 hours, like she wasn't making no money.
Yeah, but like
coming to see me smelling like fries and shit.
And even in that same breath, like, you don't see a chick with some ambition. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna just hit it. So, as opposed to a chick that you do see with ambition.
So now I'm with you.
Like,
now I'm with you, right?
I'm gonna hit it and make something out of it.
There you go. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. I forget.
Right. So a woman could feel that way too. She's like, oh.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, I just want to fuck, so I'm gonna fuck him this week.
I personally
as long as he don't talk himself out of it.
Out of it, yeah. I personally think women kind of started that shit. You know what I'm saying? That kind of control factor.
Right.
I always felt like that. Women, like at the end of the day, we need them. I hear what you're saying. You know, we need them as much as they need us.
Right.
Right? I'm with you on that. I just think that it's like 55-45.
We need women.
Them, yeah, we need them more than they need us. I think we trump it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I don't think it's an even kill.
I just think by nature, maybe we just have more of a desire.
Okay. And
it's more accepted to express our desires for women.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the society standpoint,
yeah.
As far as to where women is like,
it wasn't like
shunned for being promiscuous and like, you know what I mean? Like being out there.
It wasn't like that back in the day, though.
So what was it like back in the day? Since you was born in '82.
I was born in '82.
Since you know what it was like back in the day.
Nah, I mean, I just it got in. I don't know if I can say it got worse or it got better. I just think the independency of women now is like at an all-time high, and that whole there's a lot of single women out there, bro.
Which is like the whole
feminism. I don't recall that shit back in the day. That's all I'm saying. Like everybody was taken. like all the bad girls was always taken. That shit ain't.
Yeah, but that's just natural progression of life, though. Cause just because you take it, don't mean you're happy.
Well, yeah, but that's. Yeah.
Yeah, that's natural progression of life. So as life continue on, and as I hate to say it, but social media played a very important part of that, to where you can see.
Yeah, I almost feel like the world evolves around social media.
It kind of does.
Yeah, right. Like,
it's the world.
It's the world. It's the
no. Social
Logic,
media is the world.
Logic said that. He said, I forgot what interview who interviewed him, but he mentioned that. He was saying, he was like this is God. This is God to us.
It's the world.
This is our Savior. Like
it's how you are able to understand. Like, remember growing up, we had encyclopedias.
Right.
That's how we learned about other countries and
encyclopedias,
their culture, and
sources and shit.
Now you can go on your Instagram and see a post from somebody in Kenya, or somebody in Japan, or you understand what I'm saying?
It's right
like,
there in the palm of your
hand. And you can see their way of life and how they live, and it's right there in the palm of your hand. So with that became women realizing, oh, there's single women that can actually do well for themselves without needing a man. So why can't I be independent?
What's the word? Evolution.
Yeah.
Evolution. That's, in a nutshell, it's evolution.
Yeah, it's evolution. It's a natural progression.
But yeah, I'm the fling king.
The fling king?
I'm the fling king.
Fling king, man. You gotta settle down, man.
I know. I
He's born in 82.
I was born in 82. That's the thing for the day, guys. Born in 82.
Yeah, man.
You're absolutely right. Man, but these.
You don't even sound like you know what you want.
I do. I don't
want
express
a challenge.
it. I don't express it
but
too much.
You gotta hit it in the first month.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what you said.
No, I'm not saying I have to. I'm just saying within 3 months is when I know that, oh shit, I think I'm falling for this girl. I think I'm falling in love.
So if you talking to a chick or whatever,
okay,
and she don't give you the pussy in 3 months,
okay, why? What's wrong with her pussy? Why is she not giving me no pussy in 3 months? Because
that's the first question you asked?
No, I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
No. You said you just.
You didn't let me finish.
My fault. No, because you brought it up.
That's what I'm trying to ask you.
Okay, sorry.
If a chick don't give you no pussy in 3 months,
yeah,
what are you asking yourself? Why she didn't give you the pussy? Or is she challenging you to? Or does she want to make it official? And how do you feel about it if those are some of the terms that she used?
Listen, women have rules, period, right? Whether they let you know their rules or not, they have rules. There's never a length of time, well, I ain't gonna say never, but as I got older, I never put a timetable on sex. You know what I'm saying? I really put a timetable on feeling. If I'm feeling you, like for real, then I'm gonna let you know, because I'm very passionate and outspoken when it comes to that. So I'll let you know who I am, how I am, everything. So, whatever reason, you holding out for 3 months, don't you think you should let a brother know? Like, think about it.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
so if a woman tells you, Kay, I really like you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really feeling you. I want to have sex with you,
right,
but I want to be in a relationship.
So, again, you are. It's almost like the whole we can't have sex until we get married, right? Even though relationship isn't marriage, but
right.
I respect it, and whatever beliefs you have, whatever reasons you have, I'm pretty sure she'll tell me. You know what I'm saying? I respect her decision. I would much rather her ask me for to take an AIDS test in front of her. You know what I mean? Take an STD test in front of her, as opposed to her saying, we can't have sex unless we're in a relationship. Because I could just say right then and there, okay, so we're in a relationship. Let's go have sex. It doesn't work that way. You don't even know when you're in a relationship until you're in it. It's a feeling.
So for you, it's more about a feeling.
It's not
about
time. No, it's not about time. It's not about time.
No, I'm not talking time. I'm talking like words, like a conversation. It's not about the conversation.
That coincides of that's part of it. But
that's what I'm asking you.
We can't have great conversations every fucking time we talk.
No, I'm talking about, is it not a conversation that where I sit down and make it official? Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I've never done that. I never even heard of that. Maybe on TV or some shit, but
I'm asking you.
I'm not. No, I don't think neither party should make a decision on one's feelings. Again,
Yeah, but nobody's saying make a decision on one's feelings. We're talking about in the midst of you expressing yourself to her,
right,
and her expressing herself to you,
right,
and explaining to you. Because there's gonna come in 3 months' time, at some point, you're gonna make a move and you're gonna try to get some pussy.
Yeah.
And she's gonna say no, right?
Okay.
Given this hypothetical situation.
So she says no.
And she explains to you why. Kwame, I really like you.
So here's the thing.
But I want to be in a monogamous relationship.
I get it. I have a problem with that because I'm gonna tell you.
No, you got a problem with that.
You know why? Because she's the one driving. Think about that. Just think about that before you rebuttal. Think about that, please.
Okay.
Kwame, yada yada yada. Like she's giving me the directions as opposed to just keeping it organic. I don't need nobody we don't need to be in the car. Like if anything, we're in the back seat. Nobody's driving.
Yo,
I'm sorry, I'm not.
You want to do anything to talk your way into some pussy. That's the problem with you.
Nah, man.
That's your problem. Yes, you are. Because for you to say that you want a challenge and then not allow a woman to drive.
No, that's not. No. You misinterpreting, bro.
How am I missing?
I'm not saying that a challenge is a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you're necessarily in total control.
The challenge is something that you're not used to.
The challenge is sex, okay?
The challenge is something you're not used to.
No, I am. I've been challenged. You kidding me?
I'm not saying you haven't been challenged.
Recently, I haven't really been challenged. I ain't gonna lie.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying the challenge is something you're not used to. I'm saying the challenge is something that arrived with. Now, you got to figure out what to do. And the challenge, you have to strategize.
All right, so what do we do to get the pussy? Right, so we call her up, we ask her to go out, right? We put on some fly shit, spray some fly cologne, we meet up with shorty, wherever it's at, the movies or bowling, wherever it is.
Right.
You create that connection, right?
Right.
Obviously, it's organic.
Right.
You cannot. I know for a fact I can't force that kind of feeling on nobody.
Right.
So it's organic. One thing leads to another. Guys kiss in the street. Then it's like the idea pops up because that's the trick. Is the kiss, right? So you kiss in the street, then the idea pops up. Let's go home together. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
What I'm saying is, don't kiss me in the street. Even though I'm not a kisser like that, but that's when the challenge starts. It starts right there. Because females feel it, because you feel it too. So you bowling, you feel the connection, and she's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, I can't just give it up right there. Let me make him wait a little bit. Even though I want him, because right now, his vibe is crazy right now. Like, I've been told that before. Yo, Kwame, I ain't gonna front, you a cool dude, your vibe is crazy right now. Oh, really?
Right, so what I'm saying is, a chick tell you that.
Yeah.
And you don't smash. What are your thoughts?
She got the right idea. One, right? Because if she
I don't
likes me,
your thoughts.
It's
I
not
need
instant.
to know. I need to
Okay,
know
okay.
instantly. What is your thoughts?
What is wrong with this bitch?
I need to.
That's
Right.
my thoughts. Like, the fuck
Right.
wrong with this bitch? I just spent $250
Now be honest.
and you
Be
ain't
honest
giving me no
about your
quotes?
thoughts.
That's crazy.
She must got a man.
But, okay, so here's the thing with me, right? Yes and no. Yes and no. Because, personally, I don't ask girls if they have a man.
I didn't ask you what you
No,
asked.
wait, I'm just getting into that. No, I'm just saying, though, is that, so, automatically, in my thought is, yeah, she got a dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got another dude, she's just playing both of us, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, I'm gonna feel whack spending $250,
Right.
whatever,
X amount of dollars,
on
whatever.
that, X amount of dollars on that night. But there is a small win. There is a small win in there, whether you took a loss or not. Now, back to the challenge. It's cool. Like, I just respect women a lot more when there's just a little professional with it. Even though we're not talking about like business or job, just the demeanor and your aura. Just don't be. Yeah, you're gonna be easy, right? Because every man says that, no matter what. Like, it'll take you a whole year to hit. They can finally hit and say, that bitch was whack, that bitch is this, that bitch is that. Like, that's just us. We lost. So our only defense is bitch this, bitch that, right?
That's not mine, but go ahead.
I got you,
I know what you're saying.
I got you,
Fine
brother.
in the masses.
Yeah, but I'm just generally speaking. But I just think that that's the challenge. The challenge is when you feel the vibe. Once you feel that feeling like, oh, I'm gonna give him something tonight. Now you're challenged, you're fighting yourself. I see it. No bullshit, I see it.
Right.
So you're fighting it, and it's cool. To me, it's flattering. You see what I'm saying? Like, because when I go to reach for a kiss to a woman, I go for her face. You see what I'm saying? So like, I'll grab both her arms and go for her face. If she turns and looks at me, then she wants to kiss me. That sexual tension, it's a goal for the night. You see what I'm saying? It's a goal. But if she just takes it on the cheek, then I know, okay, she's playing the game. She's challenging me. Cool. I like that challenge.
Okay.
Let the games begin.
I want to get to that 3-month point to where
It's fantasy, man.
if you still there, I still got some more of that De Leon. If you get to that point to where it's 3 months and you still didn't hit it, and you're in her crib, or she at your crib.
You gotta give me an overall scenario, because even though within those 3 months, I can still have other chicks on that I've been like smashing or about this.
Even if you do though, even if you had other chicks on the side, you were smashing but you. All right, if you had other chicks on the side, would you even entertain her for 3 months?
I've done that before, so yes.
Okay, so all right, so you would entertain her for 3 months.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
get to that 3 month.
But that's how you know I feel. I'm feeling you though.
Right, so you get to that 3 month point.
Okay.
You go to her crib, or went out to eat or whatever. Went to see the movie.
Okay.
Go to her crib,
Uh-huh.
whatever. Kissing, touching, whatever. And she like, nah, I don't want to, because I want to be in a monogamous relationship before I have sex with somebody.
I don't respect that rule. I don't even like that rule, to be honest.
Why?
I gotta take this. Hey Dad, you in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm doing a podcast right now. Can I call you right back? How long you gonna be in the hood?